Sitting here with Seth Wright today, a freshman at Milligan College and a good friend. I've worked with Seth for the past 2 years. It's been really neat to see his journey and transformation and growth that he's gone through as a follower of Jesus and as a college soccer player now. And we just wanted to have a conversation for a minute and capture some of that and his story and how Imago Dei has impacted his life. So thank you, Seth, so much for being here.
Yes, absolute pleasure.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit, Seth, about what were your dreams as a kid growing up playing soccer?
Yeah, so I started off wanting to be an astronaut. I wanted to be up in the stars a little bit. But then around 9th grade, I got a chance to go to UVA and be at a soccer camp. And it was amazing. Woke up every day, played soccer, ate with the guys, and trained with a group of guys. It was just spectacular. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to play college soccer. And so really just refocused and reset my eyes on the real big goal and focused on nutritional benefits and activity and tactical training, and really started following teams and learning how to play soccer, really.
The most amazing thing that was happening was watching your transformation in how you thought about the game and how you thought about your relationship with God. So tell us a little bit about that. How did that relationship between your faith and your game, how did that change for you?
Yeah. So about 2 years and prior, I was like, I really thought of the game as just winning. I mean, winning is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I love to win. And the only thing I don't like more than winning is I hate losing. But still, you can learn so much from losing a game. Or you don't realize like how much you can learn when you fail. And even though it's a terrible feeling, it's just there are more important things in life than just winning. And that's really been a thing on the top of my mind from about 2 years until now. And you really helped with that and really helped develop that into what can I do based on what I've learned from this loss. And really changed another perspective I had in my mind too. It's like, if I lose or if I mess up, it's because of my sin. And it's kind of not really correlational thinking. I mean, it's not right. I mean, just because I mess up doesn't mean I'm going to have a bad game, or doesn't mean that we're going to lose. And you really helped reorient my thinking into better and more productive ways of thinking.
Yeah, so let's dive into that a little bit. So talk to me about that and how that looks on the field for you.
Yeah, so playing before, I mean, played with 100% heart, 100% intensity, but I mean, I love the game, but I wasn't really playing with joy. I was playing based on happiness, and joy and happiness aren't the same thing. I mean, you can have happiness, and that's fleeting. Joy is eternal. And so it really switched around about 2 years ago. Like, started trying to play a little bit more with joy, and just so you're not weighed down by burdens. You can play. You can your mistakes, they don't define you, and that's a huge part of it.
Yeah, so that's something we talk about a lot in Imago Dei, is identity, and I saw that begin to change in your mind and how you viewed yourself and you viewed your performance. So it's really neat to hear you reflect on that. What else? Tell me what else was going on as a player and as your identity as a follower of Jesus were colliding, and you were really thinking through that, really wrestling through that. What were some of the other things you were noticing?
Yeah, so I really had the great pleasure of going to Brazil, and this was like a huge moment. It was like kind of little ladders or little steps building up to go into Brazil. It started off in January with a couple of trainings over the winter, and then we moved to the summer, had some trainings, and then that next summer we went to Brazil. And that was an amazing opportunity that I had, and just really gave me a better idea of what it is to have an identity of Christ in my heart as a player and as a person. I really felt that I could be better defined. Like, I defined myself. Like, how did I define myself before I realized my identity was with Christ? It was like the first thing was there, I'm a soccer player, I'm a student, I'm a son. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm a son of God. But now it's I'm a son of God. It's the first one. It's got to be up there. That's got to be what defines me the most.
Wow. And how have you seen that play out as you've taken the next step to playing in college?
Yeah. So at university, it's a different level. It's a whole new level, and it's incredibly exciting. It may be more difficult, but it makes you a better player and a better person as well. And that identity, I feel like I've carried it with me. I feel like that I hope that I have demonstrated to others, to other players, to opponents, and to people that even watch me, is that I'm a player of God. I'm a child of God. And that no matter if I run into you and take the ball away from you, I'm still going to help you back up. And,
As you look ahead the next couple of years in your life, how do you see sports ministry unfolding and playing a part in your life?
Yeah, I felt like I was really able to bring something back to my community after going on that Brazil trip and all these experiences I've been able to have. I felt like I was able to bring something back to my community to help this next generation of players, because that's what it's really about, is helping the people that are below you, or help the people that are coming up so that they can experience the same or better things that you had. And I really look forward to helping these younger kids really find their identity in Christ.
Well, thanks so much, Seth, for being here today. You're one of the reasons why we exist, why we do what we do, is to see people change the way that they think about the game, grow deeper in their relationship with Jesus, become more in love with Jesus, and recognize their identity as a son, and that they can integrate their game with their faith and impact not just the world, but their own community and their own team. So thank you, Seth, for being here.